Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is stage 2 of the UAE Tour, and we have the time trial. It's a 12.2K time trial on Al Hudayriyat Island. And right now, in first place up to this point is Romeo. I think the time was 13:23 as we pick it up live here. Tadej Pogacar already on the course. I think they're going in reverse order. Yeah, we have Finn Fisher-Black, who came in second yesterday. Romeo, yep, in first at this point. Tadej Pogacar, though, through the 5.8K intermediate time, is leading at 6:27. He's 5 seconds ahead of Romeo. So still pretty tight. It's a short time trial, so I wouldn't expect to see really big time differentials. Stefan Bissiger here taking off. Um, Again, going most likely as they do in reverse order, which means we saw Finn Fisher-Black, and then probably that means there's just one more rider to go, and that's Jonathan Millar of Italy, who won yesterday's opening stage in that really steep uphill sprint. Yeah. Pogacar is through 10 seconds ahead. So he's now the leader. On the road, 13:13 is his time for the 12.2K. I mean, they're well over 50 kilometers an hour. Boom. There he goes through. Want to see that average speed again. I'm thinking for such a short one, it's very likely that they're in the 55K or 53K maybe. I have to see. There we go. Bib 171 for Tadej. The one always being the team leader. We got Luke Durbridge here coming in. Um, Bilbao in fourth at the halfway point. Um, so Pello Bilbao looks like he's having a pretty good time trial here. Right now, 12th place is averaging 51 point something K. So, yeah, definitely. All right, this Pello Bilbao coming across, coming across the finish here. Again, it's all happening so fast. There we go, 21 seconds back, 53.955. So 21 seconds, yeah, I think Tadej Pogacar is definitely right up there around the 55K mark, 55K per hour. So pretty impressive, even though it's a very short and very flat stage. So Finn Fisher-Black again, yesterday's second place finisher, coming around here, 10 minutes in. He's got about 3 minutes to go. We'll see where he lands. I missed his intermediate time. 2 hour time difference. I got in a little bit late for the coverage, but nice to be able to be on here with you guys and seeing what's happening in the time trial today in stage 2 of the UAE Tour. Again, cloudy conditions. Much of yesterday's first stage through the dunes was also in clouds. Okay, Harold Tejada, 24 seconds back. So you're starting to see a bunch there. You see uh, Bilbao, Tejada, Rodriguez, Lutsenko all within about 5 or 6 seconds there between third and sixth. Yeah, early season racing. It's actually kind of neat to be here in the middle of the day, be able to catch this live. Here we have Stefan Bisker. He's about a third of the way through, just under a third of the way through. Yeah, the weather doesn't look bad. I think it's in the 20 degrees. I have to take a look and see while I'm on there looking at the actual race as it's happening. I think they're Al Hudayriyat. We have to see where. All right. It is 24 degrees C, 75 Celsius, um, kind of shoulder season weather, not too hot, not too cold. Michael Zeilard, Dutch rider, um, only 11 seconds back at that intermediate. Um, Fourth overall. You see Finn Fisher Black there was only 8 seconds behind Pogacar at that 5.8K, so just about halfway through. All right, looks like we get to see Joshua Tarling now. This is telling me that maybe they were not in reverse order, but because Finn Fisher Black in second from yesterday and in the overall should have been second last, but maybe they're not doing it that way. We will see now. Um, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Joshua Tarling is off. He is a formidable time trialist. So excited to see what he's able to put together. All right. How close are we here? Finn Fisher Black, 4 or 5. He's not going to quite catch Pogacar. He's going to be about 10, 11 seconds back, maybe even a little more. So he will find his way into maybe third, maybe fourth. It's going to be really close here. Fourth place. Looks like he gets fourth in 53.9 kilometers per hour, time of 13:35, 22 seconds off Pogacar. Now, Pogacar was 10 seconds back in 10th place after yesterday's first stage. So it'll be interesting to see. That means Jonathan Milan will have to stay clear by 10 seconds to stay in the lead. Overall, I think it's the red jersey that they're doing here for the race leader. Oh, Bissiger. Bissiger has gone fastest through that intermediate time by a full 9 seconds over Tadej Pogacar. And Joshua Tarling we're going to see now. So some exciting riders coming now. Bissiger, a great time trialist. Joshua Tarling, a great time trialist. And Jonathan Milan is a sprinter, but for a 12, 13 minute bit, he may be right up there. I mean, he's not a Filippo Ganna when it comes to time trialists, but solid. Jay Vine, here we go. Jay Vine from Australia, ready to take on the course. Yeah, and he's away. Always fascinating to see just how fast these guys get into rhythm. You know, they warm up so much before on the stationaries, getting their muscles warmed up and ready, so that when they actually pump their way out of the start house, that they are um, already at temp, muscles already warmed up and loose, and they can just get down into that position. Um, pretty impressive stuff. Again, looking just real quick at this Al Hudayrat Beach, trying to get an idea on Google Maps exactly where this is. It's in Abu Dhabi. Just about 50K southwest along the coast from Dubai. I'm going to be in Dubai 1st of May. I've got a 24-hour layover. First time for me going to Dubai, so it'll be kind of cool to see um, not only where they have some of these events, but The tallest building in the world still, Burj, the Burj Khalifa. So a lot of great food there. It'll be fun to travel down there um, and see what that's all about. My first time in UAE. So probably be a bit hotter then. By the 1st of May, I'm assuming it's going to be in the mid 30s C, 85 to 90 Fahrenheit. Aaron Gate out of the box from Team Astana, and he's on his way. Stefan Bissiker now at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, so he's only got a minute and a half to go. So this is going to be a pretty exciting finish here to see if he can keep that 8-9 seconds that he had. Pablo Castillo from Spain coming in now. At this point, he's he was fourth at the intermediate. Is this Josh Tarling already catching somebody? Go outside, go outside. Yeah, I'm saying, like, really, if he was going to try to cut that line on the inside, that would have been dicey. CFF rider 187. I don't have the list in front of me to tell you who that was, but Tarling is clearly moving that he caught somebody. I'm not sure what the interval is today, if it was 30 seconds or a minute. Here, Michael Zeilart, 15 seconds, probably going to be about 25 seconds behind. That should put him somewhere around fourth or fifth, even a little bit worse. They're just so bunched up. So he now owns a tie for 9th, 10th. Yes, even time with Lemon, also of Holland, at 13:41, 28 seconds behind Tadej Pogacar. And Joshua Tarling on that kind of gold Pinarello bike. Pretty cool looking bike, don't you think? Using the full back wheel today. I'm not sure what the wind conditions are. I don't see anything blowing along, but oh wow, his average pace is 55.6. He is up 3 seconds on Biziger and 12 seconds on Tadej Pogacar through that intermediate. I love how fast this is all going, with the race only being 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 12K. You get a lot of really quick hit action here. So don't mind me for always looking down. I'm watching. This is live right now, and I'm watching all this, and it's pretty cool stuff. Here comes Bissiger. The countdown is on. He's definitely gonna win. So Bissiger comes in 5 seconds ahead of Pogacar. Sorry for the glitch there. You gotta love YouTube commercials at just the wrong moment. So a great ride from Bissiger. Having a little bit of transmission issues here. Not exactly sure what's going on. All right, Lidl Trek, is this our guy? Is this Jonathan Milan? No, Giulio Ciccone. 81. That would make him the Lidl Trek team leader, and he's off. So right now we have Bissiger in first so far, ahead of Tadej Pogacar. And over 55 kilometers an hour, but I'm expecting this man now in that incredibly cool bike, gold and yellow and gold, gold and brown. You tell me. I can't. Even the colors look fast. The commentators nailed it on that one. So 8:30, he's got 4.5 minutes to go, and he's moving. I mean, like I said earlier, it looks like we're talking 55K plus as our average speed. That's about 34 miles an hour. Jay Vine is coming through the intermediate now, Australian rider, and he is not having the best day. He's through in fourth, 15 seconds back. It's actually not that bad. I mean, it just Tarling, Bisker, and Pogacar ahead of him. So actually, Jay Vine doing really well. Joshua Tarling. They do have these windbreaks on the side. This is interesting. They have this hedgerow on both sides, so I'm assuming that there's plenty of wind, and they're probably doing a little erosion control because of all the sand, trying to keep that off the road. Um, so he's really pulling tight radius on this really long, drawn out curve here. 2.5 minutes to go. A little bit of side upper body stuff going on now. Got this right hand turn. Yeah, this is wow. That's tight. Ooh, tight turn there, and he really hit it. It went right over the off the edge there a little bit. Corrected quickly, got up, started pumping. Um, so Tarling is flying. I just don't get why they put these super tight, and it's not the only one. Look, this is the second one. There are two of these really tight V turns. I mean, it's ridiculous. You got guys going 55K an hour, and then they have to basically break all the way down to basically nothing. Yeah, I don't mind seeing hills and curves and stuff, but that kind of tight turn, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So Aaron Gate here, he's way down in 17th. But then again, 18, 20 guys within 30 seconds. 30 seconds actually could even seem a lot. Yeah, on just a 12.2K ride there. Looking in the background, what do they got there? It's like a little dirt bike velodrome. It's a cool little, I think, a cycling park that they just went by in the on the road there. So yeah, again, fences and hedgerows certainly helping with any potential wind. I'm looking in the background, not much to judge by, but those palm trees didn't seem to be moving a whole lot. It's like zero traffic out here. I'm not sure what this island is all about, if it's just like a recreational space or what, but not seeing people, not seeing cars on the overpasses. So all in all, it doesn't seem like there's too much going on there. Josh Tarling now, I think that was the Flamme Rouge. I think he's got 1K to go. Would make sense. He's at 12:07. So he's going to be, I'm pretty sure he's got this one. We'll see. I'm sure that they can hit 60 kilometers an hour for that final K. There's no hill to speak of. Again, we have wind breaks, so I don't think wind is an issue. But yeah, about 30 seconds to go now for Joshua Tarling. That's pretty impressive stuff. He is looking really good. This is going to be a great time. Is he going to be under 13? Wow. 56.67 kilometers per hour. 12:55, the only guy to break 13. You have to imagine 12.2K in 12:55. It would be nice for me to do that in 25 minutes. If I've never ridden a TT bike, but I'm sure if I had some time on there, I could probably do something like this in about low 30 Ks per hour. But hey, I'm almost 60, so what a ride from Josh Tarling. He definitely put his mark on this. I don't know, is that going to get him? Is that going to get him into the leader's jersey? 15 seconds. If he was in the pack yesterday, the pack all, I think, got the same. Maybe they were a few seconds back. I know there are a bunch of guys at the same time as Pogacar, and because of the time bonuses, he's 10 seconds back of Milan. Um, I just don't know if Tarling was right there with him or if he was in the pack at the next group. There you have the view. So provisional standings: Tarling, Bissiker, Pogacar, Castrillo, and Romeo. You can see there's just not a lot going on that island today. That parking lot is completely empty. You do have some beaches. Um, I wonder if they just shut the whole island down for the day to get the race done. It is 10:45 a.m. Central European time right now as I watch this. My understanding is that Dubai, Abu Dhabi is 2 hours ahead of Central European time, so I'm thinking it's about 12:45, just after lunch in Al Hudayriyat. And here comes Jay Vine. He's going to be pretty good. Fourth, fourth place, 21 seconds behind at 13:16, over 55 kilometers an hour. Solid run from him. So also not a great ride. I mean, I know these guys are sprinters, some of them, but you would think that on such a short ride they might be able to keep that pace up. But specialization is what it is. You've got really light little climbers who don't do as well in the time trials. You've got really big, powerful sprinters who don't do as well. It's a unique kind of an animal, you know, to be an excellent time trialist or an excellent overall. Ghana is pretty big too, so he's just such a great time trialist. But here we go, Aina Rubio, ready to start his race. Movistar rider. They're going with the lighter jerseys, with the blue armbands there with the M for Movistar. Mostly over the past few years, they've had that solid blue jersey with the big M on the back. Aaron Gate just about done here. He's also going to end up probably about 45 seconds back. Let's see here. He comes in. Bilbao, who was the early leader for a long time, is now 7th at 39 seconds back. Let's see if Gate, not quite going to get him. Yeah, I said 45. Could be just about what he ends up. Yep, 46, 47 seconds back. Puts him in 15th, right ahead of Patrick Conrad, who's from Austria, where I'm currently at. So he's got Conrad in 13:44, 49 seconds back. All right, so here we have the overhead view. They're talking a little bit about the wind coming in from the north. So tailwind for the first half coming along that inland edge of the island there as they went out to the left, and then as they turn back and go through, you can see these two hairpin turns right in here that just evil. And then apparently tailwind the whole way back. So Jonathan Milan is the last rider to go. A lot of the favorites have already gone, so it's going to be, I think, about another hour or so until we get to Jonathan Milan.